This here is a new reaction video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Yes, indeed, I'm back with another video. This time it's that boy, Lil Boosie, reacting to Young Thug, you feel me? And it's always a pleasure to hear from Boosie. He done a lot of time himself, you dig?
Yeah, Thug Free. Great day in hip-hop. Great day in hip-hop.
Have been very, very vocal about how you feel about this. Everyone got locked up. 28 people that were part of the whole YSL crew in one way or another got locked up. There were like 56 charges, including there was a murder charge, there's RICO, there's all types of shit. And since our last interview, the first person to cop a plea deal was Gunna. Now, before I let you say your piece, I spoke to Gunna's lawyer. And, because I also made some comments about Gunna on Twitter, and he reached out to me personally, and he had a conversation with me, and he said, look, I understand your point of view, but as his lawyer, I'm going to explain to you that the deal that he took does not hurt anybody. It can't be used against other people in their trial. And if he's ever called to the stand, he could plead the fifth, because in this particular case, since it's a state case, it could always go up to a federal case. So therefore, anything he said could end up being used in the federal case, so it'd be self-incrimination, so he could plead the fifth for everything. That is his lawyer's point of view.
His lawyer was supposed to call you and say that. He got paid to call you and say, so you can say this.
He earned his money.
Catch the stand. He already did.
He earned his money.
He did. He already did. He's never have to go up there again. He's right. He already did. Yes, ma'am. He already did. That's what they do. It's a cat and mouse game to the jury.
Willing to entirely dismiss the RICO count, was willing to give a sentence that permitted Mr. Williams to walk out of the door today, and therefore does not seem to be particularly worried that Mr. Williams, if on the streets, would be a danger to society.
Welcome back. It's been, about 5 months since the last time?
Yeah, about 5 months,
Well, a whole lot has happened since then, so let's get into it. Let's go ahead and get started. First of all, I got to just shout you out, because you got mentioned in probably the biggest song that's out right now. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, Young Thug.
There you go.
Yeah.
He said, 20 watches and I'm still snoozing. I had to come out the trenches, then I had to beat a few bodies like Boosie.
Yeah, it's a folklore that I beat somebody. It's a
you were found
folklore.
innocent. Yeah, you were found not guilty. You didn't do nothing to nobody.
Right.
There you go. That's the story, and I'm sticking to it.
Shout out for Young Thug for that too, but hey.
Boosie been slinging that iron since about 12, 13, man. That's a real gangster. Got caught, did it time, didn't tell on nobody in the world, beat that shit, came home like a man, still a man. To the day, still bit about business, still gonna handle his business if it ever come towards him. That's a gangster.
I mean,
it ain't too many of them. That's a gangster. And only reason why my gangster is different from a lot of people's gangster. My gangster has something to do. You have to go through something, life or death, to show your loyalty and to show that you're real. For me to be like, you're a gangster. Not just take care of no goddamn kid. That ain't gangster. You taking care of your kid. You supposed to do that. You don't supposed to go to jail for somebody I killed. So if you go to jail for somebody I killed and stay loyal, that's gangster. Not taking care of your child or paying your mama bill. You supposed to do that.
Absolutely.
Kid. This a real life gangster.
I was in the mall the other day. Little dude walked to me. I just beat him. I didn't like Boosie. I be needing that shit though, I be appreciate, and like the other day he did an interview and he said, I'm one of the realest gangsters out there. And I was having a bad day that morning, bro, and when I saw that, it motivated me, you know what I'm saying, Vlad? It really motivated me that what I was going through was some small shit, and I was a giant, and I appreciate when, the generation under me give me my flowers.
Oh, yeah. You're talking about the interview that he did with Gilly.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said that Boosie's a real gangster, like a real life gangster. You know, he did whatever he did. He went to prison. He didn't tell on anyone. He came out. He took care of his family. And he kind of started to break down because a lot of people, he's talking about how a lot of people kind of water down that term gangster. He's like, taking care of your kids ain't gangster. You're supposed to take care of your kids.
Right.
Nothing gangster about that.
Right.
You know, paying your bills ain't gangster.
Right.
That's what you're supposed to do, you low expectation having motherfucker.
Yeah.
But yeah, man.
Thugger know, bro. You know, when I first came to the A, you know, I first came to the A, bro, I was making moves, bro. Like Thugger know I was making moves like Thugger. Man, Thugger come spend 40, 50,000 act on me, man. This nigga give you tips, everything. This nigga Thugger, bro. That nigga. You know, but he know I'm a fisher, you know, and everybody, you know, when you in the streets like that, and you know, niggas know who a fisher and niggas know who ain't, and you know, I just appreciate, you know, that somebody acknowledged it for me, you know.
Suggested special conditions from the defense and a little bit of the special conditions suggested by the prosecution. On count 1, the court sentence is 20 years to serve 5 years, commuted to time served, the balance of 15. It is required to be run consecutively. I'm going to run it consecutive to count 1, but I am going to backload. Oh, I'm sorry, that is not commuted. That is 5 years to serve, and it's going to be run consecutively to count 1, backloaded, by which I mean after you serve your 15 years of probation, if you have been successful on that probation, and I sincerely hope that you are, then at the end of that 15 years, I will commute the entire rest of any service portion of your sentence to time served.
I got a text from Thugger manager the other day, bro. Said Thugger wanted to holler at me, you know. I don't know what it's about. But from what I'm seeing from Thugger pissed off. This saying about Gunna, bro, I just feel Thugger pissed off. I know how it feel to be in that situation, asking yourself why someone did it. We did that. Especially someone you had love for.
You want to lose. Yes, everybody need to lose. You need to lose. That's when you learn structure. That's when you really, really, really learn. Stay down. That's when you really learn loyalty. That's when you really learn never give up. That's when you really learn faith. What faith means. Prosperity. That's when you really learn what those means. When you lose, you don't learn that by winning. You learn that by losing.
I was rich then, but you ain't even know it like Rocco. We don't keep score, we just keep on scoring.